Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Going to be warm again, 65 to 68 the next few days. Today, mix of sun and clouds. Looks to be more cloudy than sunny today, from what I can tell. And maybe here and there, not today, but maybe in the coming days, a touch of rain here and there, Cande.
All right, well, I don't know what to say. I'm just glad I'm feeling better.
Yes, me too. Yesterday, I texted you right after I watched This Is Us. By the way,
it was pretty early in the day.
Let me preface this segment. We are going to talk openly about This Is Us. We usually wait a few extra days, but it's just we can't help ourselves, okay?
We can't. We're out of control.
There's only 2 episodes left now, and after this past one we watched, there's only 2 left. And so if you haven't watched it yet, I'm sorry. Go do something for the next couple minutes. What can I tell you, Cande?
You have to watch it anyway. It's not like we're going to give everything away.
That's right.
Whatever. It's worth watching whether you know what has already happened or not.
Right. So I texted you yesterday around lunchtime or so, and I told you that the episode was going to wreck you, the whole episode. How did it go for you, Cande?
After you did that, about 1 o'clock, maybe an hour and a half after you texted me, my girlfriend Ellen called me hysterically crying about This Is Us.
Yes.
Having a moment. I said I haven't seen it yet. So I talked her off the ledge, and then I put it on around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
I was weeping. So throughout the show, I'm like sniffling, and I'm like, okay, and like it was definitely an emotional episode. And then at the end, the last 10 minutes, I'm weeping, and then they're showing the preview for next week, and I'm just bawling, Cande, in the middle of the living room.
It's unbelievable. Brian's like, why do you like to watch these shows that make you cry?
Yeah, well.
I said, because I feel things. It's emotional. I need it.
It was amazing. Now, if you're a big This Is Us fan and you've seen the episode, it was kind of a poignant moment where all 3 of the kids, Kate, Kevin, and Randall, all kind of made a decision based on what they were taught their whole lives, Cande, by their mother.
Well, that's what I loved about this episode, because it was like many others they had done over the years where they went back and forth.
Yeah.
From young family, a little bit older family, and to the present day. And I love that. First of all, we get to see Jack.
Yes.
I love. But I love that back and forth, and you see how quickly life goes.
Yeah. It's going to be tough when we see the final couple episodes. I mean,
I don't know. I may have to take the next day off.
I'll be waiting for the reunion episodes.
It's just, I want to meet Dan Fogelman so bad. I can't even tell you, because he's just, what a guy.
You know what's interesting about how they're wrapping up the show? So yesterday, there was a poignant moment with Toby, Kate's ex-husband.
A very poignant moment, and a real twister that brought Kate back around.
Right. And what was interesting about that is when you watch TV shows that are wrapping up, and you know they're wrapping up, and you see, like even with Ozark, you see them trying to wrap up character storylines. What they did in the 2 minutes that Toby was on screen yesterday, and it was no more than 2 minutes.
No, but it was some 2 minutes, wasn't it?
Right. They basically brought Toby back to us yesterday, like, in the perfect way, right? These little things.
He had the kids.
Yeah.
He's got another wife. His life looked good. He was talking in the backyard of his house. He looked happy. So, yeah, I love seeing that as well.
And he gave Kate the advice she needed.
The advice probably no one else could have given her.
That's correct. That is 100% correct. So little moments like that. Kevin, finally became a man. Really, like yesterday, Kevin became a man yesterday.
And Randall finally shut his mouth.
Yeah, for once.
For once.
Yeah, he decided to take the high road and said, you know what? I'm wrong. You could tell when his silence, he didn't need to say anything. He was saying with his eyes, he was saying, I'm wrong, you're right, and he shook Kevin's hand.
Again, going back to how they were raised, he was always the one who saved everything.
Yeah.
After Jack died.
That's right.
It was just, whoa, 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 whoa. And then weren't you thinking, well, where really is the best place for Rebecca to go? Because I know I was.
Of course.
Like, I don't know this or that.
Well,
when they said we could find a nice place for her, my stomach twisted.
Right. And that it was after that everything went in the proper direction. I thought all along they would have her in the house, and I had a feeling Kevin would step up. I kind of, because you see the flash forwards of where she ends up dying, and it's in that house. So in past episodes we've seen that everyone shows up to that house, and it was a beautiful moment. It was a beautiful moment, Cande.
It was a beautiful episode. It made me think of my own children. I really do believe that they'll be fighting over who cares for me in the end.
Oh yes, this is what's okay. Can I give you the scene? This is your scene. Ready?
Yes.
You're gonna sit there. Brian, Casey, and Evan are gonna be around the table.
God willing, Brian will be with us, and not like the Miguel story.
Brian's gonna be with you. Okay. And you're gonna say, listen, Casey, my oldest, Evan, my youngest, and Brian, my love. I've come to a decision on how I want to be cared for. And then you're going to point to the front door, and I am going to walk in. Phathead shall take care of me.
Really? You want that responsibility?
Phathead will make my medical decisions, and they're not going to want to accept it at first, Cande.
Do you want me to start crying again? You texted me something like that. I said, he's going to start me all over again. I just calmed down. Very sweet that you think like that.
Yes.
But I know better.
If you needed me to, I'd be there.
Mother-in-law, we need you here to take care of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a beautiful episode. It just made you realize love is all we've got.
Yeah,
in the end, in the beginning, it's all the love.
The best part about this is one day, I don't know when, this show is going to end up. Is it on a streaming service right now?
Yeah, Hulu.
Oh, it's on Hulu. Okay.
You could go right now and watch episode 1, season 1.
I guess I don't think about it because it's not on Netflix. But people are going to start binge watching this thing once it ends, and they're going to be like,
I will. I said to Brian, please, I'll start the whole thing. You've got to see the show.
I can't wait to see the reaction from binge watchers as they start to watch this show because it's
fabulous.
We had to sit episode through episode like every week.
It just represents life. True life.
Amazing. Really amazing. Yeah. Cande, less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. About 65 to 68 the next few days. Mix of sun and clouds today. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.